Hey family, and welcome to Dwell According to Knowledge. I am your host and your coach, Trey. Now, our topic for today, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit today about how secrets are destroying your relationship. How secrets are destroying your relationships. Now, we've been in relationships for, forever and forever. Relationships go, relationships come, and one of the things a lot of times we have to remember is, and I've seen it, and you never know everything about your mate. You really never know everything about your mate. But one of the things that you have to start practicing now is not holding anything from your mate, especially when you get yourself to a point where things are getting serious. You start hearing him or her, because mainly it's him though, because if he likes you, he's gonna start making a plan, and if he ain't making no plans, then you may need to rethink your relationship status with him. But for the sake of this particular lesson for today, it's about secrets and how they will destroy your relationship because of things that sometimes you don't feel comfortable, and it's okay, but eventually you're going to have to, because when you start hearing him talking about plans, then that might be the time where you might want to say, hey, listen, I haven't told you this, and hopefully he makes you comfortable enough to do. Okay? All right, let's jump right into this. Let me read this to you first, and then we'll roll from there. Okay? All right. No. Why do relationships deteriorate over time? What causes people to disconnect and drift apart? I'm not just talking about intimate relationships, like married people or something like that, and long-term partners, people that been in this thing for the longest time. I'm talking about every relationship that's out there. The epidemic of disconnection and why we can't maintain a deep connection with people in our lives. I'm going to tell you why. It's because we're all lying. Did you get that? We're all lying and keeping secrets from everyone in our lives, thinking that it's what we're meant to do. And of course, it's not. We use the excuse that if we tell people what we really think, we might hurt their feelings, or they may just drop us. So instead, we don't express ourselves. We keep our thoughts and all the things to ourselves, and ultimately hide our true selves from all the people that that we're care for the most. Okay, so in other words, no one is being authentic in a relationship, and that is the operative word is authentic. Okay, so now don't be offended because I called you a liar. That is just flat out truth. Okay, and a secret keeper. If you're not telling it, then you, of course, back in my day, they used to call a half-truth is a whole lie. That's exactly what they used to call it back in my day, okay? The good news is you're not alone. Just about everybody does it. And just look at the people around you. They have as many secrets as you do, maybe even more. Yeah, everybody have it, and they don't think keeping a secret is a big deal, but it is. Here's why. Number one, secrets create reality. And I'm going to explain that right now. Most people believe that if you hide something that it really doesn't exist, it's just a hidden secret thought in your mind. Okay? It's not real, it has no impact, and it means nothing. That's a lie. Okay? The act of making a secret and hiding it is what makes it real. You got that? If you hide information, it gives it a level of importance and property. It actually does the opposite of what you wanted to do. Instead of the secret disappearing because you're not telling, it becomes very real, affecting your relationships and happiness, and keeping you stuck in purgatory that you don't even know that you're in. The other thing I'll add to that is, I'm a believer. So there's a part in there where whatever's done in the dark eventually will come to light, and then the enemy, Satan, the devil, can use these things that are in the dark to mess your relationship up, especially if your relationship is looking like it's going somewhere. You understand? Because a lot of times you may run right into your soulmate. You may run right into the person who is supposed to be with you and run right into your purpose at the same time. And if you holding on to stuff, look, stop holding on to stuff, okay? Because the devil will use anything to break all that up. You hear me? All right, let's get to number 2. Secrets hide the real you. How about that? You know, what makes up a secret? Hey, let me it's something that you can't tell. It's something that you aren't allowed to talk about. It's something that will get you in trouble. Really, it will. It's something that you're ashamed of or embarrassed about. There are big secrets and little secrets. To me, they're all just secrets. And I don't mean, no big, little. It's just like a lie is a lie. Or, it's the difference between you can walk in a bank and take something, or you can walk into a store and take a 25-cent thing of gum. You are a thief. You understand? Flat out. It doesn't matter. Many people can grasp how keeping a big secret, like cheating on a spouse, or a significant other, would impact a person. But what about the little ones? Are they significant? Every secret is significant. You got that? All right. Number 3. Secrets manifest problems elsewhere. You get me? Elsewhere in your relationship. Somewhere along the way, it became okay for people to be secret keepers. The problem is we don't realize the big impact secrets have on our relationship or ourselves. You cannot be deeply connected with someone if you're withholding your true thoughts and feelings. You get that? Do I need to read that again? Let me read it anyway. You cannot be deeply connected with someone if you're withholding your true thoughts and feelings. Okay? Now, any secret can be impacted emotionally and physically. And it's not until you look at the real fact of keeping a secret that it may affect you in any situation that you may be in. Okay? All right. Secret number 4. Secrets wreck relationships. You ought to know that right off the bat. Some of y'all have been holding on to secrets, and some of them came out. What happened? You wind up back in singles ministries. You wind up back on the unemployed line. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by unemployed? All right, great. Now, people don't realize their secrets or why their marriage or relationship or anything ended, or the reason that they don't get along with their, it could be anybody, boss or friend or anything. Often when a relationship falls apart, a person will just explain what happens, saying they falling out of love, or the other person, it just didn't work out, or, they almost never ask this question: what was I hiding? Wow. What was I hiding? See, we have a hard time looking in the mirror and looking at ourselves in any part of the relationship. We just take that one little thing and we put it on somebody else, okay? What secret was I keeping? People rarely own up to their, own up that they were the source of the disconnection. Instead, they hunt for their own innocence to play victim, pointing the finger at the other person, what the other person did wrong. I just said that twice, just different words, right? All right, number 5. Secrets isolate you from the most important people in your life. If it's, look, I mean, it's just everybody, that comes into your life. If you're holding on to something, then it's not going to help you out. It's not going to help your relationship, and it's definitely not going to help you, okay? I've never met a person who feels totally free to tell anyone anything or express what they really think. Most people live in their own little private secret world where they spend most of their time managing what they're saying. It's pretty lonely in there, though, folks. It is. When I talk to a person, one of the things I do is I want to get them to get their secrets out and out of the way. You know what I mean? Put it on paper first so you can see it. And then hopefully the person can make you feel comfortable enough that you can trust them to do what you need to do. But the bottom line is you need to get them out anyway, okay? Stop playing around. All right? Now, why is that? Because secrets are what keeps them separated from the people in their lives, and they don't even know it. Keeping secrets makes you think you know how things are, and if you already know, you don't investigate with other living, breathing humans around you, and this robs you of real communication and intimacy. You get me? Intimacy, you know, that thing where you can bond emotionally, mentally, verbally. You understand? Okay. Now, when you don't say what you really think, people can't know who you really are. Do I need to say that one? Okay. Again? Okay. Now, therefore, you'll never feel loved for who you really are. You understand? So how do you stop the secret that's keeping that you're keeping, that's killing your relationships and covering up the real you? Very carefully, okay? Don't just go blurting stuff out, nasty thoughts and things like that to people there. You know, you got to have tact, you got to have, some compassion, you got to have some things, going on in order to have, what you need to have as far as like when you give somebody an intimate part of you, that you're not trying to keep secret, okay? Now, seek help. If you need to, seek some help. Get you a coach. Get you, some help, okay? And how to begin communicating. And there is a formula to having going this well, to having this to go well. And it's going to require some practice, okay? If you want the relationship to survive and even thrive, this is one of the most important skills to develop. How to talk to people, okay? How to deliver a secret. How to be honest with a person, okay? So let's keep all of this up front. That way, secrets won't destroy your relationship and you as well, okay? I hope you got something from that. All right, if you liked everything that you heard, please subscribe, like it, and share it. And I'll see you in the next video.